Hi. I'm not videotaping this in a or in the most advanced videography studio in Florida with equipment so fancy that there are manuals to explain how to read the manuals. To make that up to you, I'm filming on site here at Yellow Media. I know you may not seem like much, just a young man in a building, and especially with these obnoxious gaudy yellow glasses, you know, what can I say? I can tell you that I'm feeling yellow. Now, I know that the next two words I'm about to speak are going to make you go, what? And I'm probably going to make you want to change the channel. But can you promise to listen to me for the next 30 seconds? Hey, you've already listened thus far. What I'm about to say must at least seem interesting, since I have your attention, or maybe it's just the way that I'm saying it. About those words, are you ready? Phone book. I know you're wondering what I'm talking about. It's a dying industry. Did you know that 30% of their business is online? And this last year they increased their online business by 38%. But wait, you say, phone book? I know. Analysts, both equity and credit, are saying that this company is worthless. Things must be so bad. The company must be going out of business. Let's have a look at how bad things must be. Wait a second. Revenues are only down 5%. 5%. 5% isn't that much, is it? Well, that can't be, can it? And you didn't even know that the first 2 times, okay, maybe 10, maybe more than that I had heard about this company, I looked at it and decided it was not worth my time. I mean, come on, phone book. Wait, they're actually making money? I thought everyone was saying that they're going bankrupt. They made $680 million last year. That's $680 million. After interest and taxes, that comes out to $275 million of free cash flow. That's $275 million. They aren't losing money. But you're right. Phone books, everyone hates them. They do owe $1.5 billion. No, they don't owe it now. It's like a mortgage. They owe it in chunks. Yes, they do have enough cash, over $300 million of it, and they're going to be able to service that debt. So what you might not know that is because, like you, everyone hates phone books, that even their creditors are worried about being paid, and they're presently getting paid. They're willing to sell their debt at 60 cents on the dollar. Everyone is so scared, and the stock market says it's worthless. I mean, come on, it's a phone book company. So let's take a look at this from the company's perspective. Everyone thinks they're dying, but they're making a ton of money helping out other businesses get business, both in print and online, and they're doing a great job. Nobody will listen to how well they are doing. Well, they aren't running out of money, not even close. At least everyone still reasonably forecasts their financials. From the company's perspective, their debt is manageable and it's trading at 60 cents on the dollar. So let's take out all payments to everyone else and make a 60% return with our cash by paying off their debt at 60 cents on the dollar. It sounds like a great deal to me. Their creditors are being so stupid that they're having a going out of business sale, selling their debt for 60 cents on the dollar for a business that is still very much in business. But first, let's see if we can refinance our debt, the company thinks, meaning to push back the maturities as they come due so that we can have more money to pay off our debt and expand our business, especially our online business. If they say no to the refinance, who cares? Who cares? We will still be able to buy back enough to get started. We'll just need to use some of the cash to pay down the revolver, and we'd convert the preferreds to common. So let's take a look at where everyone else is saying that we're going to run out of liquidity, says the company. That's Q2 of 2014. Oh my gosh, are they seriously worrying over this? That's 2 years away, Q2 of 2014. It is Q2 of 2012 right now. We're not even through it yet. So let's take a step into the future, a journey, if you'll go with me. So 2 years into the future, where are we 2 years into the future? So they've paid off $690 million in debt. They just paid off $690 million in debt, and they're still making 200. Okay, in 2 years, if we don't buy back debt at 60 cents on the dollar, and we assume that the worst of everything, where are we going to be if we assume the worst? Well, we just paid off $690 million in debt because, remember, we are making $250 million a year after interest payments and tax. We'd use that money to pay off the debt as it comes due, and you can check my financials out on glenbradford.com. So at that point, after paying off $690 million in debt, they owe $840 million, which is down from $1.5 billion that they owe presently. They would be still paying their creditors $84 million a year in interest payments to service that debt, and even with the most negative Nancy assumptions, including that the phone book print directory declines 50% in 2 years, which is ridiculous because top line revenues have only decreased 5% a year, that leaves them still making $170 million free cash flow after interest and tax. And remember, they only owe $840 million at this point in the future. This is 2 years, Q2 of 2014. So last I checked, that's still a business that's in business. The historic average for businesses who get financing in terms of looking at how much they can borrow, you're looking at usually a debt to EBITDA multiple of 4 times. And at this point in the future, we would be operating at around 2.2 times based on my analysis of cash flows. So we would be effectively running at half of our debt capacity, meaning that we could effectively borrow twice as much at that point if we found a reasonable investment opportunity. So are you telling me banks won't want our business? They're making money off of us. Of course they want our business. So we aren't really going out of business. There will be no bankruptcy where the creditors come and try to take over our company. We are making hundreds of millions of dollars, and we will be for years. But wait, that's right, I forgot. Everyone says we're worthless. Phone book. I mean, I guess you're right. We should listen to the analysts. They've never been wrong. Before, listen, you, shut the front door. My name is Glen Bradford. This not only could be the opportunity of a lifetime, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the opportunity of my lifetime. Phone book. This is Yellow Media. This is our time. The time is now. Phone book. So what are we waiting for? Let's get it. All right.